Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides to life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. I want to jump into this one real quick here. 10 harsh realities that will help you grow in life. All the world is full of suffering. It is also full of overcoming. Helen Keller said that. Character, wisdom are sculpted over time. They come with loss, lessons, and triumphs. They come after doubts, second guesses, and exploring unknowns. If there were a definite path to happiness and success, everyone would be on that path. The seeds of your progress are planted in your past failures. Your best stories will come from overcoming the greatest struggles in your life. Your praises will be birthed from your pains. So keep standing, keep learning, keep living, and keep moving forward. Over the past decade, people have dealt with several severe hardships, including sudden deaths, the loss of best friends, illnesses, betrayal, and business failures. These experiences were brutal to some of you. Each of them, unsurprisingly, knocked some of you folks down. But the true, successful believers and the believers in Christ are the ones that are still standing, because from their failures they move forward. But when the time comes, stand straight up, stick your chest out, and move forward. So I'm going to give you a challenge today. Start looking at life's harsh realities and the toughest challenges, and then see how good your life really is. Here are some thoughts to consider. The first step is never an easy step in anything you do. The beginnings to good things are always the hardest, but in these hard times, they pave the path to greatness. Be strong and keep the faith. It will be worth it at the end. The greatest miracle of your success in life will not be until you are finished, or even if you are finished. It will be that you found the strength and the courage to go all the way to the end. And remember, it's not for those who are strong, never to get weak in their knees, or never to hold their breath before you embark. It's while their knees are shaking, they force themselves to breathe and take the next step. Number 2 is good things really come quick and easy, my friends. Life is never easy, but it's worth it. If you expect to be, you will perpetually disappoint yourself. Achieving anything worthwhile in life takes time and effort. You must align your efforts with your goals and then start each and every day to run further, to walk further, and to go step by step. Always take 2 steps back, and don't worry about that 1 step behind or back. Success is good fortune that comes from aspiration, desperation, perseveration, and inspiration. No matter how hard it seems, the more you persist, the more you succeed, and that's the way you need to do it. You will always have less control than you desire. Number 3, the only thing that you can absolutely control in your life is how you react to the things of your own control. And there's a lot that you cannot control, so those are the things you don't even want to control. Put simply, living a happy, fulfilling life means being in a state of complete acceptance of all that, right here, right now. As your life unfolds, you will often realize that many of the times you thought you were being rejected from something good, you were in fact being redirected to something better. So remember that. Through hard times becomes success. Number 4 is you cannot avoid risk without avoiding life. When it's time to die, let us not discover that we never lived. And David Thoreau wrote that. Living is a risk. Happiness is a risk. If you're not a little scared sometimes, then you're not doing it right in the first place. Don't worry about the mistakes and failures. Worry about what you're giving up when you don't even try. Worry about the life that you're not even living and the happiness that you are foregoing to play it safe. Give yourself permission to be one of the people who survived doing it wrong, who made mistakes, but recovered from them and grew to trust themselves. Number 5 is your biggest problems are often only in your head. The primary cause of unhappiness and defeat is never the current situation, but the thoughts about it. Happiness and success really comes down to 2 elements: the way you think and the way you act upon your thoughts. Human beings become really quite remarkable when they start thinking that they could do great things. Right now, without the need for anything more, when you believe in yourself, you have realized the first secret of success. Often finding your way is not about going somewhere new. It's about seeing familiar ground in new ways. Once you do, you will realize the difference between stumbling blocks and stepping stones and how to use them. And always rely on God. Number 6, long-term happiness cannot be brought, it must be earned. If you'd rather live surrounded by pessimist objects of little significance rather than the traces of happiness, passionate memories, stay focused on acquiring tangible possessions. Otherwise, stop fixating on the things you cannot touch and start caring about the things that you have visible view and physical touching. Whatever you do, don't completely sacrifice your life for your livelihood. Enjoy the gifts money cannot buy, and your purpose in life will become worth so much more. Number 7, not everyone will support you during these times. If you take every insult or rude slur of your fellow human beings personally, you will be offended for the rest of your life, my friends. One of the most freeing things we learn in life is that we don't have to agree with everyone about anything or everything. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations. I'm in this world to live up to God's expectations. Live by this quote: don't let the opinions of others make you forget that. It takes a long time to learn how not to judge yourself through someone else's eyes, but once you do, you will find so much more happiness. So give up worrying too much about what others think of you. Regardless of what they say and what they think about you, choose your own path, and remember, only approval you need in your end is the approval of God. Number 8, you're better off with some people who care about you. It's during the toughest times of your life that you'll get to see the true colors of people who say they care about you. Notice who sticks around you and who doesn't. And be grateful to those who leave you, for those you have given you the room to grow in the space they abandoned, and the awareness to appreciate the people who loved you when you needed the loving most. Bottom line is, be okay with giving the gift of your absence to those who do not appreciate your respect and presence. Number 9, you cannot have happiness without some sadness. The only way to find true happiness is to risk being completely cut open. Nothing could be closer to the truth. Some sadness is necessary in life. Everything in life is two-sided. You cannot expect to feel pressure without ever feeling pain, joy without ever feeling sorrow, confidence without ever feeling fearful, hope without ever feeling uncertainty. There is no such thing as one-sided coin in life with which you can buy pain-free, trouble-free life in itself. Life is a series of highs and lows, an adventure that requires you to take chances and actions that are a possibility of both success, happiness, and failure, and sadness. Last but not least, number 10, what's done is done, but life goes on. If you're carrying strong emotions about something that has happened in your past, they might hinder your ability to live a productive life in the present. With everything that has happened, you can either feel sorry for yourself or treat what happened as a gift of knowledge. Everything is either an opportunity to learn and grow or an obstacle that keeps you stuck in where you are. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay, my friends. Maybe not today, but eventually it will be better. There will be times when it seems like everything that could possibly go wrong will go wrong. You might feel like you will be stuck in this rut forever, but you won't. Sure, the sun stops shining sometimes, and you may get a huge thunderstorm or two, but eventually the sun will come up and shine. Sometimes it's just a matter of us staying as positive as possible in order to make it to see the sunshine break through the clouds again. Now this is your turn. What would you add to this video? What one harsh reality would you have to face, or a hardship that you have dealt with in the past that helped you grow? Add that to this video. Please call me at 844-405-HELP and let me know what you have faced. I will definitely add it to this video. And may God bless each and every one of you. And please remember, a sober today promises a better tomorrow. Take care.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need.